the complete machine learning fundamentals in less than 5 minutes. Let's go.
Hey there guys, and welcome. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you the basics and major differences between logistic regression, support vector machines, neural networks, and kernel tricks. So let's look at the basic difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a very simple example and tell you the basic difference. So I'm going to make it very easy for you to remember and actually use these in practical models. So right now I'm going to be creating a graph. So let's get a graph in this situation. Okay. Oh, I thought it's good. So anyway, let's focus on this now. So we have a graph. We can say this is y, this is x. So in this graph we have a set of points. We have a few red color points on this side of the axis. We have a set of green color points on this side. I'm just trying to get as many points as possible for us to easily understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I think you have the basic picture and understanding on how these actually structured. So let's take each neural network. For example, when we're considering the neural network of neural networks, we're going to talk about logistic regression. We're going to talk about support vector machines. We'll talk about kernel tricks. Okay, so in neural networks, what usually happens is a simple definition. So in logistic regression, the first thing which we're going to talk about, the line is actually divided using one straight curve, and it cuts through, separating the red and the green into two separate parts. Green, red. So you can say this one single line which actually separates it. So it's like a random guess. That's logistic regression, as simple as that. Now I'm going to remove these, and we're going to talk about support vector machines. So in support vector machines, it's kind of a similar way, but there's a small difference in this case at least. So in support vector machines, what happens is we draw a very distinguished line. We look at each and every point carefully. We make sure we cover all the boundaries. We actually do that. See, we get kind of like a curve, which is actually pointing all and mapping all the points. So that's a support vector machine. Next, we're going to be talking about neural networks. So what a neural network actually does is, it's quite confusing actually. For example, let's consider this case. So in neural networks, let's add a few more points, just to make up a little bit more confusion. So I'm just adding a random set of points. Okay, so what neural networks is, it draws a bunch of multi-line set of points to actually go and divide the structure in order to get what we want. So if I want only the red, so what happens is I'm going to draw one line there. I'm going to be drawing one line right around here. I'm going to be drawing one line right around here. So you can see, okay, there are a few points which might have not been considered, but it's the best model in which this data can fit. So that's neural networks. So it's a series of lines which actually go to the points. Now finally, kernel tricks. So what kernel tricks actually does is quite interesting. So let's consider we have a few different points here randomly in a plane. I'm going to make these red as well. Okay, so how do we separate these? Kernel does something which is called plane separating. So what it does is, in this step, it actually moves these green color points into another plane and the red color points in another plane. It separates them out. So what we're going to get is actually something similar to this. you can see how the plane is already separated. We have the line just by moving these. So that's the basic stuff, guys. If you learn these 4 concepts, I guess you know all the theory that is necessary for learning the basics and introductory series of machine learning. So if you like this video, let's check out the next course.
Hey guys, I hope you learned something out of this video. If you like the videos and if you want to watch